I wish you the very best. May you be well. May you find hope, peace, joy, love, and all good things. May you find relaxation, harmony, balance, just the right amount of everything that you need in order to be happy, comfortable, in harmony, in balance. Just enough tension and just enough relaxation that things are okay. That you're not resisting, you're not tensing or clenching, tightening too much, so that you're able to feel the flow of love and energy that kind of courses through our veins, through our body, through our cells, that is just flooding us at all times, that we're not drowning, though. It's like we're swimming in it, we're immersed in it. So whatever that is, I wish that for everyone, including myself and you, that eventually we may all find our way to peacefulness, to joy, to love that we know is available, and we're all on our journey to get there. That some people are some way or one way, and other people are some other way or another way, and that no two journeys look the same. None of them look the same. Every journey is, what was I going to say? Every eye journey is identical. Every eye journey is identical. You know what I mean? Every eye journey is identical. Every journey to the self is self-revealing and self-affirming, and it's sustainable. It's always in the right amount of tension and the right amount of pressure, the right amount of grit and struggle, I don't know, I'm not sure about that word, but it's always the right amount of pressure that is supporting you, that is giving you exactly what it is that you need in this moment. That may feel hard, it may feel uncomfortable, maybe it feels comfortable. It's a lot of different, it can be anything. It can, anything can show up. And may we be flexible and adaptable to handle everything that comes. We all strive for that resilience, that resiliency, that responsiveness of, I'm dealing with this. I know, not that I know how, but that I'm handling it. I'm learning in the moment. What is this? What is it? What's coming now? What is this? Oh, what is this? Oh, this is coming now. Okay, what is this? And finding in every moment that feeling of like, all right, I'm right here with this. And then also that we're not always going to be right here with this. And what if we're away from this for a very, very long time? And what if we're, there's all kinds of questions that can arise, concerns and worries, and we're here, we're not here, we're there, we're nowhere, we're everywhere, we're somewhere, we're so I'm just hoping, I'm praying, and I'm actually even just blessing, like, let us bless ourselves and the space and everything in this moment that we all receive the best, most beneficial things for ourselves, and that we are allowing ourselves to receive those things that are good for us, that we are open to those things, which isn't necessarily the same as just openness. That's something other than being open to those specific things which are good for you. So may we be open at least to that which is helping us more than it's hurting us, or let's be open to those things which are for our best versions of ourselves to come forth, or that will be the most perfect ingredients for our growth at that time. We can be open to that, right? Even if we're not going to be open to everything, we can be open to whatever is the most beneficial thing at that moment, in that time, right here, right now, for me. I'm going to be open to that. And you can be open to whatever version of that it is for you. And we don't know whether or not those things have anything to do. Like your friend and your family and they may have different things that light them up or that make them feel good or that are what they need, or, where I don't know if you could just go to a drive-through menu and order number 1 through number 16 off of the value menu, and like one of those is going to be the exact right one for you. That might be, might be not. Maybe you need to order a few different things and then pick and choose from, I don't know, it could be anything. I don't even know if you could think about it in terms of such limited terms, but at the same time, we just kind of make the best of what we have, right? So, but in any given moment, I don't know why I'm coughing. Maybe, when I cough, I oftentimes feel there's some kind of resistance happening. And because I'm kind of, this is just an interpretation, because I'm kind of trying to water down what I'm saying now. What I really was saying was, let's be open to, I'm trying to say, let's be open to I hate to use the word best, but the most beneficial energy for us in this moment. And then I'm like talking about ordering off of some menu. I don't want to talk about fast food menus right now. Why am I even talking about that? And starting to get limited. Oh, there's only a few choices. Well, I'll have to pick one of them, even if I don't want that one. Well, or you could just, there's always another option. Drive to a different place. Oh, well, what if you're out of gas? Okay, well, go eat something. Your mindset is going to determine what your options are. To a certain extent, reality or what's available also presents you with what the options are. And then you always have the choice to say, well, no, or yes, or maybe, I'm not sure. And it's so interesting how the mind can get caught up in, well, yeah, but that's the way it is. That's what, that mindset, that's the way it is. Or it's more like an energy or a vibe of like, that's the way it is. It's not that that saying or those words are wrong or not conducive to growth. That's the way it is, that's realistic. But that could mean a lot of different things depending on how you're feeling into it or what you're actually saying. That's the way it is. And we can be open to that. We can be closed. And it's that openness or closedness that is what I'm talking about. So when we get closed, we tend to fight, because when we get closed, we kind of bang off of things, right? Kind of a uncomfortable experience. And when we're open, we're more like receiving energy, transmitting energy. But again, maybe there is some kind of active process of weaving that energy. You're not just saying, okay, I'll just take whatever comes. I'm open. You're responding and you're moving it around in your own which way that is particular to you. And you're reacting and responding and changing and maybe mixing and moving. And like, you're not just saying, okay, I'm just, I'm open, I'm whatever happens. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about some balance, dynamism, I'm open and receiving. I'm also participating in that creation, that creative process. And you could do this. You could be out in the middle of nowhere by yourself with no one else around and still be tapping into these kinds of energies, just whatever's coming up. Any place is good practice for this. Any situation is good practice for that. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, where you are, what your situation. No details like that those details are just details. They're just details. The underlying movement of openness and positivity, or closedness and negativity, it's love and fear. You want to call it, you call it that if you want to. But we don't want to reduce everything, right? Because I'm talking about something that's not simple as love and fear. I mean, everything can be reduced down to that, and sometimes it is reduced down to that. Except that there's like, where the rubber meets the road, there's a kind of conversation that's happening, and it's more granular. It's more complicated or messy than just love and fear. Yeah, everything boils down to love and fear, but that doesn't mean that the ingredients are, they are, but they're not. I don't know. I think I'm talking a little bit too much about something that I don't know enough about. So, because what I was saying in the beginning of this was just wanting to be open to those positive things and being grateful for what we have. Just being grateful for what we have, like whatever that is. And we can't always access that. It's so like, okay, yes, but, and yes, and, but. Yes, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And when I'm overwhelmed by pain, I'm not able to do that. And so I have to just be overwhelmed by pain. And that's like a torturous experience. Can be. It is sometimes. When you're in survival mode, or when you're in too much pain, or blah, 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 like, we have to give acknowledgement to that. That's true. I'm in survival mode right now. I'm in pain right now. I'm not able to think clearly right now. I'm not able to feel my feelings right now. I'm just trying to get through the day right now. And we can embrace that, and we can allow that to hit us, and makes me start to cough again. It's rough and tumble, and may we also find that peacefulness. May we also find that love, that joy, that hope, that positivity. And the more that we do that, and the more that we talk to people, or that we resonate with people on that, and the more that we try to fill our lives, or to attenuate towards, or to attune towards that, the more that we try to, in whatever moments we can, to find that maybe it's a way to soften the resistance and the fears and the hatred and even those words. I've spent so many years in these negative states: fear, anger, hatred, resistance, and so on and so forth. And I'm in a phase right now where I'm like, can I just have a little bit of a focus on more positive things for a little bit? I need a break. I need a break. It's been so much negativity that we're all, what can you say about that? We don't want to, like, we just want to let it go as much as we can. And if it comes back, it comes back, and we let it go again, and it comes back, and so on. And we just keep doing that. And we're playing with that. We're like kneading it like dough. And sometimes it's tough, and it takes years and just so much effort to actually soften it. That's the material that we're working with, so that's what we have to do. I don't know. So I'm just saying, I'm trying to reaffirm in this moment, like, may we find peacefulness and love and hope, joy, and all these beneficial qualities for ourselves. And that doesn't mean I'm excluding everything. Doesn't mean I'm going to say, no, nothing else can come in besides that. So, but in moments, no, that's not what it means. We're embracing everything, but also oh, what do I say? We're embracing everything, but also intending good things. So we're accepting, we are welcoming all the things, and we are intending for good things and positive things. So I'm open, like I want to receive positive things, and I'm not going to shut out whatever. I'm not going to shut out everything else and say no, 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 because again, that's just holding myself in resistance. Um, so that's where conscious choices, active active participation comes in. It's like I'm accepting everything, everything's coming in, and I'm putting out positivity. I'm focusing, I'm attenuating or attuning my antenna to positivity. Okay. And now everything's happening, and that's okay. That's okay. That's also okay. And all the things are coming up, and that's okay. And all these different feelings, and that's okay. Okay, okay, okay. And what kind of, I mean, this is a dance. This is uh, it is a work. It is hard work, really hard. Um, Not simple or easy. And maybe it's simple in theory, and maybe it's simple in moments, but if you string together enough moments in life day to day, it's not in any way, shape, or form easy. Um, it's it's a really like every minute of the day kind of orientation that you're orienting towards those positive things, and you have to continually reaffirm that orientation, and like hopefully not be open in a way that you're going to get knocked down, or I don't even want to talk like that. Talking about damage, fighting, competition, blah, blah, that kind of language just sets the wrong kind of impression in the mind that I'm going to be fighting and fighting and fighting. Uh, it's so hard. It's so like tricky to get it right in that balance of like, you know, the tension and the relaxation. That's the key, and it's so tricky to get that balance. And with so many aspects of life, it's just like a constant up and down and up and down, left and right, this way, that way, da da da. With all of our, it's however you want to look, our blood sugar, our sleep levels, our social lives, and everything is like that, up and down, up and down, up and down. And I don't know. So again, I'm just coming back to I'm wishing positive. Just keep it simple, stupid. Positive feelings and love and hope and joy and peacefulness in this moment. And may we be open to those good things, or whatever versions of those things that are good for us, that are most beneficial for us. And whatever, again, that's, I'm saying for me, what I want to be open to whatever, and for you, maybe it's something different for you, and for that person, it's different for them. So we're not just all doing the same thing or whatever. It's more of a unique kind of individual. Always important to stress that point, I guess, just because it's not, it's hard to communicate or cross that divide between individual minds, individual people, like what we think something is, what it means to us, what it means to the other person. It's not as simple as we may think. But again, finally, and I'm gonna be done. I wish you all the most beneficial things that will be conducive to your healing, your well-being, your health, your vitality, and in alignment with the things that make you feel most happy and most joyful and most at ease and at peace with yourself and with your life. May it be so.